So angisakufuni.
Yeah, so she was not in love with Arthur. She was in love with the Joker. Harley wanted Arthur to be Joker.
Yes.
And he doesn't want to be Joker, he just want to be Arthur.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So the society is exactly as told.
But also, doesn't that speak to us as the audience members, right? So we're watching this and we have so many negative reviews because we wanted it to be exactly like...
Hey, sometimes people will stress you, hey, with their 2% working. 2%. With their 2% research.
Second international scope.
Folie, signing out. Folie,
Every fail is a way that I built my muscle. Every maze got ways, gotta see this puzzle. Break the forming and paint it on as the super foreign. Like Asian hornets coming and swarming, defeat the common. Christ excellence inside my DNA, divine elegance, resonant blessedness that hit the way.
What up guys? Welcome back to another one of Mzansi Scope, where we do film reviews, TV shows, documentaries, music videos and everything.
Mzansi, I'm Karen and this is Refumo. Today we are reviewing Joker.
What
God, how you pronounce? Folie Ade. Folie
Cause what's the pronunciation, man?
God.
What's the pronunciation?
Folie.
It's French, ne? It's a French name, ne?
Go back to the.
Is
Google.
it a Folie?
Folie Ada. Adu. Ada. Folie Ada.
That's crazy.
All right, guys, let's go back.
It's fine, guys. Let's continue.
Okay, guys. So today we're reviewing Joker, Folie Ada, because I knew how to pronounce it. This is our, I think, second.
Yeah.
Oh, our second international scope. So we'll be looking at the themes, everything in terms of the Joker, and just discussing the film. So it got a lot of not so great reviews, mixed reviews. So we're just gonna share our opinion in terms of how we looked at the film. And yeah, let's see the trailer, let's react, and let's rate and review.
Wait.
2 years ago, the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
Arthur.
Trial of the century. They believe Arthur Fleck to be some kind of martyr. Well, he's not. There's a monster.
Yo, mother, the visuals, co-host. Ooh,
They chop, ne?
the colors, yeah.
They chop everything.
When I first saw Joker, when I saw you,
Lady Gaga.
Girl yako.
for once in
Oh.
my life, I didn't feel so alone anymore.
You see that?
I didn't. What happened?
The bones. Umatambo, like, like.
Yeah, yo, he lost a lot of weight, yeah.
So he had to lose weight just for this?
So did Lady Gaga. They were speaking on the press tour, what they had to lose weight.
How about you, Arthur?
Yeah, but that probably make you go crazy. Imagine you're not eating, then you have to play this role.
What type of method is he using? Is he using like your method acting?
Of course, it seems like it, because I mean,
Anything you want. You're Joker.
They kill you.
of the visuals,
You.
it's too much.
Look at all these people. I will no longer allow any of you to keep me down.
I got the sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby.
Dreamland.
Hey, one thing about him, now I'm a
Yeah, eh?
now he dreams. He's a big dreamer.
Dreamer akabuzana, dreamer like.
In the other Joker, I thought he was dating that girl, Zazie Beetz. And it was just his neighbor who lived in the same building.
Me, I knew it was a dream.
I didn't think it was a dream until I was like,
I noticed, like, I'm like, You are seeing things for me.
unemibono. Jeez, okay. Awuyiphinde kwa pronunciation ngoyaziyo vele. Uthe Folie ade what?
It's not this Folie à Deux or something.
Okay. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
It's
French, French, listen. This is Zulu.
But guys siyazama. Folie ade.
Folie A. Just call it Folie A.
Folie ada.
Folie A.
Okay. Co-host, I think for this one, it's only fair that says switch your absentee international scope. Usifang a synopsis. Because I always share the synopsis, co-host.
It's not there.
Let me see.
Yeah, just read it and then I can explain the other things.
Co-host, why did you scroll down? Why did you scroll down?
No, you're not.
Are you on my notes? Wait. Oh, here. This should we use this one?
This one is not.
It's not giving the right thing.
Maybe you can read your plot. I feel like your plot will have more
detail.
This one comes church.
Yeah, this one. Just that.
Which one? Okay. So guys. Nah, you'll cut it. So okay, guys. In terms of the plot overview, so in terms of the plot, we follow Arthur Fleck. Fleck, ne? Not Fleck. Fleck.
Arthur Fleck.
Arthur Fleck.
Yeah.
So it's a man who is struggling with mental illness, social rejection, and poverty in Gotham City. So Gotham City is a fictional city. So they say that it's similar to New York, but it's a fictional city. So over time, due to the traumatic events that have happened to him, which we'll deal with throughout the review, he transforms into the Joker, and he becomes he descends into madness. So he becomes violent and, what's that name when I co-host?
Which one? Which one is it? Yo, they must just leave it.
Hey guys, these words, Mzansi, I'm a scope as Mzansi, international scope, but yeah. So he turns, so he turns into sort of violent, and he just goes into madness. I think their trauma just he explodes at the end. Yeah. So, what are you saying about this plot overview, co-host? Do you think it makes sense? It doesn't?
It does make sense, co-host. It does make sense. I don't know, like with me, because maybe I love the Joker, like the Joker from the Dark Knight.
Yes.
I really love like Heath Ledger. And
co-host, for the people who don't know what you're talking about, the Joker from the Dark Knight is what?
So the Joker from the Dark Knight, because I wanted us to break it down as we move, right?
Okay.
The Joker
I just
from
thought maybe they wouldn't understand from the get.
The Joker from the Dark Knight and then Arthur Fleck are two different people. It's not the same one.
Yeah.
And I feel like the reason we have like a controversy, like some argument and then bad reviews and stuff.
Mixed reviews,
Yeah, I think it's because people thought this was how Joker like came to be.
From?
Yes, from this Joker. Because remember, it's trying to explore how we grew up, like the relationship dynamics, family, on the street and everything. And people just assume, oh, since he was raised this way, it means this is the Joker. But it's not.
It's not the Joker.
Two different people. So this is just an inspiration. It literally shows how the Jokers came to be. So there can be as many Jokers, right? Because
you can be a Joker.
Yes, anyone can be a Joker. So the reason now we have like the Joker, the one we know from the Dark Knight, was because of this one, Arthur Fleck. So Arthur Fleck, when he was still at home, he used to work in a shop, and then he was a clown. He used to dance on the road to get like clients and stuff, to be an entertainer of some sort, right? But then him being that clown, he got abused on the street, he got abused by the
a lot
mother.
Of people were.
He got abused when he was on the tree, right? So he struggled with that, and then that's how he transitioned to be this Joker who wanna like retaliate, kill everyone who abuses him, but he does not kill people who didn't do anything to him.
Yeah, he kills for a reason.
Yes, he kills for a reason because this guy can think, man, as much as like only delusionment, like at some point, because
because we can't tell what's it. Are you dreaming or is this real?
Yeah, so most of the time he can go in his dreamland, like your secret life of Walter Mitty, where he find himself in a different space, like kissing, dating.
And he's kissing the girls, when he's in a dream. When he's in a dream world,
But like, I just found it so interesting that like this story, which brings us to us understanding how did the Jokers come to be, because most people they want to say like, why do we have so many Jokers in different ones? Like, there's this Joker, but this is not Joker, guys. This is Arthur Fleck. Right?
So wait. So we dealt with Heath Ledger, and then we had who was the guy who played Joker? I forget his name.
From which one?
He was in a band. Oh my gosh, and my phone is not.
I think I've just forgot his name.
You get the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
I forgot his name. Is it James? I forgot his name, but you understand the person I'm talking about. So that one was also inspired by Arthur Fleck.
Yes. So Arthur Fleck is the inspiration for all
the
of
Jokers.
Them. Yes. Yeah. So what happens is that like on the first one, after he's been abused and then being bullied on the street, like we say, like the themes it's more about like mental health, socio-economic struggles, inequality in a way, because most people who live in that space like are like less privileged.
Yeah, they're a bit down
yes.
bad. Yeah.
And then identity and transformation, like you can't be who you are because people want you to be something else. So it so happens that like as he kept on being bullied on the streets, because he was bullied like all the time, he retaliated, and then after retaliating, now he goes to a show as Joker, right? He's giving himself making a character, and then remember this character is coming from that clown. He's
on the street.
Yes. You understand? So what happens is that when he kills the guy on the show, he gets arrested, and then
on live television.
Yes, on live television, and then on this new one where they just want to explore in further details for it. How did we have all these other Jokers which we know? You understand? And most people, I think, they don't understand that. It's just a thing of like, no, we thought this Joker was like this Joker. Yeah. Why did he this?
So it's basically a history of how the cult following of who Joker came to be. So it's like people were looking for someone who would stand up for themselves, like a hero, an anti-hero of some sort, to find themselves inside. So that if perhaps they were misunderstood growing up, they can channel the Joker within them, and then
so they needed someone to look up to, and they found him because he was like courageous in the way to do such things. So it's just so crazy because like when we come to this one, Joker, Folie, it so happens that he's in jail already, and then even like the way it started, it's so interesting because it start with a song where they're singing,
cartoon.
Yes, where they're singing about like we need. It says something about like loving each other. I could be wrong, but it's about like some unity, like we shouldn't be divided, we should be like
united.
One, we should be united. They shouldn't
but
be
isn't that what Folie means? Doesn't it mean something about, what did we say it meant? Something about
two. No, it meant something about two.
Oh, just two, not...
Yeah, madness of two.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So this is the way they come, because on this one we have even Uhali. So it's Arthur and
Harley, okay.
Right, and then Harley, like she was born in a rich family, and then she even went to a school, like she's a doctor in a way, I think.
What?
Yeah, so she gets herself into that space so that she can get to be close with Arthur, because somehow, as much as she was born in this family and then she had everything, they just want to show us how two words can intertwine. We can struggle both with mental
health,
even when someone was coming from the poor background and then
someone who was
well
off.
Yeah, so it's very interesting how they do that. But when she comes in his life, she wants him to be the Joker, which she saw on TV, but he is not that Joker.
Even when they meet at first, and he's being taken away, and she does the Joker thing. What's that thing? The gun to the head.
The gun to the head, yes. So it's like she wanted him to be that Joker because she was inspired by him. The community was inspired by him. Everyone wanted to be Arthur, right? But Arthur as the Jinn, like I even love the way they develop the story because as he goes on and on, he's still soft. He wanna die. He was like, there's nothing left for me. Like I just wanna like live like this space. Like you can tell with the way like he says that he didn't regret like killing the guy, but he does regret because he died. And proof of that is that like you remember the short one where he came with the friend on the first one and then he killed the friend in front of him and let him go.
What's that? Where were they? Some locker room or something?
Yeah, I think it was his place. They were at his place. They went to his place or something, but yes. So they just try to show you that like this person, as much as like he may have this delusionment, mental struggles and everything, he's still a person in a way, and he didn't want to be this Joker. And when Harley came to his life, she wanted him to be that person so that they can be together and have a relationship.
That's crazy.
And then they start being fine, and then when they're fine, at some point, he changes. He wanna come clean. He wanna implicate himself. He wanna take responsibility for his actions. He doesn't want people to say like, yes, he did this because he has mental problems. Yes, because he did it out from his like clear mind when he did that. You understand? So it was a thing of like, as soon as now he wanted to come clean, people who were coming for him as followers, they started pulling out. They're like, no, we can't support him. They left the courtroom. They wanted
the Joker.
Yes, you understand. And that's where now the new Joker is born, the new Joker, so it can be anyone, like I said. So what so happens is that
take
like,
over the identity of Joker.
Yes. Damn. So it so happens that like when they're in court, like they blow the courtroom and then he comes out and then they try to take him as a hero, they go with him and then at some point he leaves.
He's like, I don't want to do
this. Yeah. And then you go and speak with Harley, and then Harley, she's like, nah, me, I wanted to be with you because you were that person, but you are not that person.
So
yeah, so she was not in love with Arthur. She was in love with the Joker. You understand? And he doesn't want to be Joker.
Because he's Arthur.
Yes, he's Arthur, and he just wanted to be Arthur. So I found this very interesting in a way, even though like a lot of people didn't love it, but for me, it was like a good world, because I feel like people were coming for the director, or is it Todd Phillips? They were coming for him. They were like, why are you doing this? He even had to explain. Why does he have to explain? Because everything is on the story, guys. Like, that movie like tells you everything from the beginning until the end.
And you know what? When we were having the conversation before we did the review, I was like, we were talking about the bad reviews that the film had got and all of that, and I was like, I don't understand, but I also had some trouble connecting the actual story. I didn't understand some of the themes. Then when you explained it to me, I was like, you're actually right. Everything is actually in the film. They link everything together. And now when you were showing me and actually we were having a conversation about it, I was like, oh, I actually see it. And I think I was watching from the reviews that I had read point of view, where I'm like, okay, I don't understand what's going on. Why are they singing? Why are they doing this? But actually, everything they actually do enhances the narrative and explains to us why the Joker came to be how he is. He didn't want to be the Joker. So like, as much as sorry, JD's making me laugh. as much as the film explores so many themes about like mental illness, what, it also explores I like how Todd Phillips uses Arthur as as what? As a victim and a villain.
And a villain,
Because he sort of becomes a victim to the identity that he created out of protecting himself from being traumatized and being so abused by the people around him. His mom, everyone around him treated him terribly. Like, the movie actually made me uncomfortable because I'm like, why are people so terrible?
So terrible. And now he becomes the bad person.
Yes, because he has to like protect himself. He's tired of being, treated like this and all of those
like now
things.
that you're touching on identity, it's so important because remember the lawyer wanted to take him. Remember, he fired his lawyer during the thing because the lawyer wanted him to win because she wanted to use the fact that he is not fine.
Mentally,
right?
Yes, and then they were doing the one-on-one thing.
And then there's Harley on the other side who's saying, be like this and be like this. But he realized that at the end, he has to find himself between the two. Before he was with this one, second he was with this one, but at the end, he had to be on his own. He had to find himself. At the end of the day, you are on your own. So I found that very interesting in a way. And I mean, like we said, because everything is there. When he approaches Ohali, like back in the wood, there on the stairs, and then he speaks with her, and then she says, like, no, I can't be with you because she was in love with an identity she wanted
the
him to
idea
have.
of...
Yes, you understand? And then now that he's Arthur, she doesn't want him. So it's like, at the end of the day, you're still on your own.
But also, doesn't that speak to us as the audience members, right? So we're watching this and we have so many negative reviews because we wanted it to be exactly like the comic book and this and what we saw of the Joker before. But when you actually think about how genius Todd Phillips did this, it's like it becomes like a psychological, like a drama piece, and it's more human based. Like, didn't you find yourself identifying with Arthur Fleck more than like maybe the previous Joker where it was like Heath Ledger or whatever, and he's
and we loved him.
We loved him. We're not saying it was terrible, but we're just saying like, as humans, it felt more human and real. Like I could relate to Arthur Fleck, and I'm like,
it brought us into that space where, in that world where we can resonate. Or why would like they abuse him like this?
Exactly, and when he blows up and he splits and he's, you know what I'm saying, and he's stuck between this identity that he's created to protect himself and Arthur. So it's, I don't know, I enjoyed the humanness of the film, and I think they did judge it a bit harshly. I don't know.
Yeah, they judged it a bit harshly. I feel like people, they judged it because they expected it to be the way they wanted it to be. And this takes us back, like you said, Harley wanted Arthur to be Joker.
Yes.
And he doesn't want to be Joker, he just want to be Arthur. Right?
Yeah.
So the society is exactly as told, explained in the
film.
movie. So it further proves him right.
Which is genius from the director again, because it just keeps on what we're experiencing as audience members, what we wanted, people's reactions is actually literally reliving what's being told in the film. So I don't know, I found it very, very interesting, and just the themes that were explored in the first Joker, and then now I'm like,
and it's
wow.
Still well connected, right?
Yes.
And you know what was the most character development thing which happens in this movie? You remember when they bring the short guy again, and then he comes to the there in court, and then they ask questions, and then he starts speaking that like, you are not the Joker, you are not the Arthur which I knew. The Arthur which I knew was this and this and this and this, and then like that's when he changes to show that like indeed like you can be good. You understand? Yes, you have the bad side when you are angry or whatsoever, but
you can be a
this
good
is
person.
the person. For the fact that you let me to live that day, and then when you kill someone, it means that you have a side and then you have an understanding, and then you know what's right and what's wrong, and people should take accountability. This was genius.
Yeah, acting, performance-wise.
Performance-wise.
How do you say the name? Hey, these names. Joaquin, how do you say it? Joaquin Phoenix.
Which one?
The actor's name, the Joker, Arthur Fleck.
Oh, his real name.
Yeah,
Oh,
is it Walk?
hey, hey, it's Arthur.
Yeah,
Arthur.
okay, I'll just say Arthur. But we're talking about the actual actor who portrayed Arthur.
I think it was very good. No, of course, I didn't finish on the thing. So let's finish.
Okay.
Yes. So he goes to the stairs and then she rejects him, she leaves, and then she said that she's pregnant.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then on that moment where she says she's pregnant, we go again. Like the police come, they arrest him. He goes back to jail, and then in jail, he's watching himself. He's back to the very first person he was, quiet, watching TV. He doesn't mind dying because to him it's like, I did something so terrible. You understand? And then they come and tell him, or like there's someone who's calling you. And as he goes, someone comes and calls him, and then he's like, I want to tell you a joke, and then he starts explaining.
There's a significance in that joke, though. Do you remember the joke?
Yes. What does he exactly say?
He speaks about a psychiatrist, there's a bar, and then the psychiatrist goes into the bar, sitting next to I don't know, something like that.
Yes, but did you see how the lines they had who has barking, the Joker have leisure on it, the laughing, the move, everything,
the body movement,
the body movement and stuff. So they just come to show you like when he dies, there's a Joker which is born, and like this guy comes there and stabs him, and then
like
after
repeatedly,
yes, and then he start barking, laughing, and that's how we know like the Joker. The one with laugh, right? He's that person who's like is gonna do something laughing, like, and that was so beautiful for us. But like
and
this
then
and then as he's dying, they show us Arthur, but in the
zooming
back,
in to Arthur.
They show us Barkiman, the guy cutting himself here, and then Joker, the one we know, had this barking. So I feel like they were just showing us like anyone could have been Joker. At the very same time, when he's dying, he goes to his delusional world again, where he's dancing and singing with
Harley, which is Lady Gaga.
Yes, and then he sing a song where he was like, I want a son who's gonna come and take my world. Then now it means like we do have that Joker coming. So I feel like Todd was so genius for him to do something like this. We cannot confirm that the guy who stabs Arthur there is Joker or not, but we saw what he did. He was cutting himself, and in the Joker
that's something we must pay attention to, obviously, if he put it there.
And Joker had those things.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
He did.
And Arthur also said, I need a son to take over. So since Harley said she's pregnant, there can be a Joker from that. Joker can be everywhere.
Anyone.
Even me, I can decide today that
to be Joker, ne?
Exactly. So I thought that was very interesting. Like just the way like it ended and how it began, because there was no moment. Because like I watched it with a thing of like, you remember I told you before, I'm scared to watch this movie because I'm gonna watch it and I will understand.
Oh.
You understand?
But before you read the reviews or after?
Like you told me that the reviews were bad, and I was like, I'm scared to watch it because I'm gonna understand what's going on.
Okay.
And that's what happened. Now I come in and I'm waiting for those music. I'm like, okay, what are people talking about? Because every song, even though they made it musical, right? And sometimes for me, because like I'm not a fan of musical stuff, it will disconnect me. But the fact that like the music had a message,
it enhanced the narrative.
It enhanced the narrative. It's not just music. Every time they tell a story, there's something to it.
Did you like the music? Why do you think the choice was made for music? Was it made for because Lady Gaga's a musician? Like,
I think so, and she's mostly on films which have some music on it. There was this other one I loved it so much where there was some performance. Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
With Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I think I loved that one. The performance, like it was giving. But with this one, I'm not sure how I felt.
The co-host they would
30 minutes. So yeah, course, it's just interesting, Banga. Like I don't know, but for me, course, this was the one. I don't wanna lie.
Wow.
I enjoyed. Yes, I love the Joker, the Dark Knight, but we really needed this backstory.
Okay.
We really needed this, and yeah. What else, course, can we? You were asking about character or what?
Yeah, I was gonna talk about the performance, how they had to transform in terms of their bodies. Like,
it's crazy, ne?
That was such a huge transformation. Like, it reminds me of 50 Cent. Do you remember that 50 Cent when he lost all that weight?
Just for him to go
Just-
like you. Oh.
Just for him to, this movie, I don't even remember that movie, but...
Yeah, but I remember that time. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where you literally transform your body. So I can just imagine how emotional it was for the actor to transform, like change the whole way of how he perceives himself. Like, he was bones.
Insane.
He was bones, and even in that final scene, like
there's this other one at the beginning where it's just bones. I'm like, damn, guys, all this just to come and tell you a beautiful story where people don't even
understand.
Like, it's so sad,
but yeah, so both of them, Lady Gaga and Joaquin, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Joaquin or Joaquin Phoenix, I thought their transformations were incredible. Like them going through that much to tell the story and get into and embody those characters. And I think, especially for Joker, like it shows his descent into the change of the person he becomes. Because from the first Joker, we see him, and then this one, there's a drastic change physically. Like, it shows that there's something happening, like transforming, and there's a character development that's happening. Yeah. Sorry, Coach, you were saying?
No, I wanted to add on that, because remember how we start on the first one? He was very nice on the first Joker. He was like nice, and then he started getting abused, and then he changes. His
demeanor.
Yes, and now he comes back again, and they develop it again, and then he tried to be this one person which is not, and then he comes back to. I felt like the acting was very good, and the character development was there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I find this guy really, really talented. Like he's really able to step into his character and give it everything. So maybe he does do method acting or Wamampela, because imagine doing this. Like, how long did it take them to shoot this, to get into that character?
He's so good, man. He's so good for this character. And like, I know we always compare him with Joker. Like, I don't want to lie. Me, my favorite Joker is that one. Like, from the time I love him so much. Like,
I must actually watch it tonight. But but I also do think I need to watch it. I need to watch everything from get and actually sit down and watch for enjoyment, not for Mzansi scope.
Because like there's just something about the character which people wanted from this one. It's right there. He does everything for fun. Like he does everything laughing, even serious stuff.
Blowing up the was that a hospital or a school bus that he blew up?
Yes, like he's careless, he's funny, it was just so interesting to watch, like, But, for them to bring an idea like this and tell us a backstory, I found it very interesting. I should say that I was also confused as well at the first one, when I first watched it.
I was big time confused at that first one.
But as it went, I love the fact of the development of the character on how he comes to be this person. And then now when we come to this one, the reason I think this guy's a genius is because like he removed all those things I thought were from the other one, and then he confirms it from this one. Oh, so it's actually like this. It's not like the way you people think it is. It's actually like this, and this is not the Joker. Right?
Arthur Fleck.
Yeah, and then like there were comments where people were saying, like, no, they should have said an Arthur story. No, it's not an Arthur story because it's an inspiration to
the
Joker. So you want to include that Joker because this is still about the Joker, but where is the Joker coming from? You understand? So I feel like a lot of people, they miss that, but like, shout out to Todd Phillips, eh?
Yeah, what a different interpretation of what we thought. What our expectations were literally like. He just brought something different to the table and something we can relate to. But I honestly think I wanna watch all of these movies again and just really have a deeper understanding and all of that stuff.
He did a lot of research, eh? Watching this, I was
like,
this is too much research. Yeah, this is too much research.
You can see.
For people to come and say you did what, you did like, hey, sometimes people will stress you with their 2% working. 2%. Well, they are 2% research. When you did 150 band, like, you get what I mean? Because like when I'm watching Coast, trust me, I was like, wait, what did this guy do wrong in this movie? Yes, okay, people hate it maybe because it's musical. But are you not saved narratively? You are saved.
Yes.
Everything is there. That end part, like, for me, was so genius. Like, that was one of the most iconic scenes, like, where they zoom into Arthur dying, and then there was that song where they were singing, like, I want a son who's gonna come and take over, and then we'll see the guy at the back after stabbing him, like, doing that. Like, I'm like, that's so beautiful, guys. What else did they want?
Coast. When we were sorry to take you back, I was just thinking about it as you were speaking now. We spoke about the music and we were saying, hey, the music was a bit. So now I'm looking at some of these notes, and they're alluding to the fact that the music was showing us that he dreamlike tone, he dreamlike sequence, the Joker, like, in his mind.
And it was in his mind, it was not happening.
So it was basically to enhance that dreamlike. So when the singing was happening, I was like, hey, like, you're taken aback. But actually, if you give more sense to the narrative, you're like, oh,
it was not.
It's a dream world.
It's a dream world. And I think they do mention somewhere that the mother used to watch a show together. In the beginning, when he's
singing with the lawyer?
Yes. So, like, the singing has always been there in him.
Wow.
You understand?
So imagine that much research where he then decides to put it and add it as an element to enhance the story. And that's crazy.
It's.
What else has Todd Phillips done besides?
What else did he do, JD?
Do you know? JD's like, damn.
I think it's all those movies there at the top. What are the movies at the top?
Let me just check.
Or maybe those were done by DC, not Todd. Oh, it's there. It's there. I saw him. Go up. There was this other productions which they were showing, with pictures. Do you remember the pictures? What's this? Napoleon. Who did that?
Napoleon. Come on.
He did Project X.
Project X, the movie about the party.
And what?
What? Don't joke.
The party we've only talked about, you see the Project X, the hangover.
What?
Oh, the hangover. Yeah.
Wait, more, please, JD. The
This
hangover.
guy's a genius.
Then the Star is Born.
With Lady Gaga
with Lady Gaga
with the singing. War Dogs has Jonah Hill, ne?
Wait, War Dogs?
With Jonah Hill.
I'm trying to...
I think it's that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how different is the... Nah, but co-host, that's genius because of the range. You know what type of movie the Hangover series is? So good, but like such a party, comedy. Then you have Project X, which is literally about a film, teenagers partying it up, and shit goes wrong at the house and all of that. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. How much research did this nigga do?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Very good. This guy is very good.
Coach, what else do you want to speak about? Can we jump into talk about the story, critics, audience, text? Yeah. We haven't spoken about text back. We spoke about the music. We spoke about acting. Let's get into the technical aspect.
Yo, the tech was so beautiful. Because I don't want to lie. Like,
when we do international, the tech is just brilliant. We don't have much to add, eh?
Like the combination of like grading, lighting, scene, color palette, like barking, wardrobe, like
they killed it.
They were killing that. Like there were some shots where I kept on saying yo.
Nah.
Like the yo's were many.
Which one? Like, there's a shot that you showed us now.
Yes, there was the top one where they were showing the umbrellas with different colors.
Yes, with the yellow and the red and the blue.
And I never got to do research and find out what they meant, but the colors was red, orange,
yellow
and blue.
Yeah, 4 colors.
And like these colors are in him. They're also
Those are the colors of the clown. Yes.
Yes, they're in, like.
There's a clown so when he's in the car. I think he's going back to jail, and there's a clown there who has a yellow. I don't know if it's hair or a hood or whatever. And then in the face it's white, and then red and blue,
yellow,
and
like they have
red,
everything.
blue, and what's the other guy?
Orange, I think orange.
Yes,
'Cause
orange on
is
his
also
face.
the suit, I think.
But on their face, so
Yeah.
they zoomed in. I think his suit is orange in the car. Then outside of the car is the Joker. It's standing outside like rooting for him. I'm like,
The connection is just so insane.
Wow.
It's so insane. And then there was this shot where like they will bring him in, right? Or in his holding cell. And then when they close the door, the light will only like filter his face or
like
his.
the
Yes,
where they feed you
understand?
through.
Like it's in a dark space, and then they close there, and then the light coming from that thing where they feed you through, and then we only see your face. That's so beautiful, and like it's so genius to create something like that. Like technically, they killed. Even like when he went to, they pushed him to the bed. The time, like I think they were after beating him when he came back, and then he had made a commentary at court about the warden. And then when he comes back, and then they started beating him up, and then when they took him there, he closed the door. The light was exactly pointing right in his face. So like it's small things, but like
enhance the story.
They enhance the story, and it's just so beautiful because the way they trek around, the grading, you. Hey, the colorist was eating. It's a female, ne? Hey, Jade, the colorist, is it a female? I think the colorist for Joker is a female. But she ate, yo. Like, she ate, like, they ate, like, everything was just so beautiful, lighting. There was a scene where, after something was burning in the building, in the prison, right? And then they go somewhere outside, and then there outside, the building was burning from this side, and then we can see the motivation of how they are lit with the fire. You can see it like blazing on their face this side. And then there was this other one where before they go out for the same scene, they were inside, and then this side was burning, and then it was Joker this side, and then this one it was Harley, and then it was blue this side with some bluish light, and then this side is burning,
red.
And then they start kissing, and then now everything becomes fire behind them. That was so beautiful. Like they make a lot of choices which were like wow,
and just aesthetically pleasing.
Yes,
guys,
and then it's communicating something. They are bond in a way, like the transformation from this character to this, like for both. You understand? It was just so pleasing. Like there's a lot of shots where I can go back and pinpoint or like, do you remember this? Do you remember that? But everything was just so nice, cause.
Yeah, cause when we do an international scope like this, it's really hard to. I mean, this is a Hollywood film. It's hard to.
Yeah.
They barely have anything that's out of place, that's shocking. It's just they use everything to really tell the story and communicate, and it just works for the narrative. I mean, there's not one part where I was like, yo, I'm taken aback, except for that scene. But I was like, visually, I wasn't like, wow, I'm really taken aback here. But I enjoyed the scenes where they were introduced, like when they introduced Joker back in prison, and we see that guard shaving him. Like I enjoyed that, and the pacing of that. I'm like, damn, okay.
Everything was just so beautiful.
They did it so well.
And they were still abusing him in prison. So everything that like they're trying to tell, it's there everywhere. And it does mention it in court, ne?
The
like, I feel
abuse.
Like, yes, it does mention how they treat him like in jail.
Yeah.
Like that's when he gets beaten, because as soon as he sees that, they go back and show us what's happening in the prison, and they show the guard looking at him through like the TV. So like I feel like this was just so beautiful. Like I don't know.
This is the first time I'm seeing you like shook. You are always like, the Randall of all the reviews.
Beautiful.
The Simon Cowell of all the reviews, but
it was beautiful. I don't know why it was judged like this. Like I'm starting to question people who were judging this.
Maybe they need to just revisit and watch it again.
What do you think it may have been their problem? Is it expectations? Because I mean, like as an audience, we also have our expectations. Do you know that? And it's so powerful. Audience have the power, because this movie didn't like gross much because of the reviews, right?
didn't get like a 1.8 rating. I was shocked. Like,
yeah, man,
it was
like, I mean, like
1.8,
the
5.5.
grossing, like the money.
Oh, the money, yes, I know, but I'm
cost,
just saying how low the rating was, which was shocking to
That's
me.
correct. I feel like
But
people
anyways,
just
the
watch
money-
for 2 minutes and then start rating.
But this is what we were talking about before. Even with music, we were saying, you watch something for 5 seconds and you just have such a like we don't work for someone treated like what did they say? They're like, guys, we're an audience, we have time to listen to music. We don't work for MTV or Pitchfork. We don't have to quickly listen to the album and review. Like we can take our time to watch a film. We don't have to, do you know what I'm saying? So I think I think we just don't have the time, or we don't allow ourselves
And
the
the
luxury and the focus, the luxury to sit through something and try and understand what the director's vision were or what the story is telling us.
And
I think we're too quick to say trash.
And I don't think people give themselves enough time to focus on everything. One thing I've learned when I started watching movies was that like every detail is important. Everything, you miss 5 seconds, you lost a lot, because if you're gonna like lose focus for 2 seconds, I always go back when I'm watching a movie, because I know I might have missed something. And every time I go back, I realize that I really did miss something. There's always a detail, something leading you to something.
Something zooming in, something.
Like, it can be like there on the wall, but there's always something. And people just come and say, okay, skip. And then like, okay, did you understand what the song meant? Okay, the song since they bought you, but what if you miss something from?
And it's lyrics, so it's part of the dialogue.
Exactly.
So it's part of the narrative. Like it's part of the narrative. It's feeding us what's happening. It's telling us more of the story of Arthur Harley. So really, but and the way we watch things now, like we watch on our phones, talking. We do a lot of things.
I mean, I pause.
Really?
Me, I pause and go back. Every time I miss something, I go back because I want to understand everything. I can't just...
Hey, I'm still struggling to get my concentration back.
Me, like,
it's tough, Ghost.
If I realize that I'm not focused, I rather go and chat, listen to music.
Yeah, then come back.
Music, you can always listen it again and again. Yeah. You understand? But when you're watching a movie, like, for example, I might not watch this again. Yeah. Because I don't like repeating something. When I make
We should watch things like this at the cinema, though, Ghost. Yeah. We should really make it a thing. Because... we should give ourselves that luxury.
We do, I feel like we go a lot. We just like got trapped at some point because we started like going on events a lot. So we no longer consider them like that. But like this will be so nice. You go to cinema, you come back and then review.
Imagine.
Yeah, that would be so nice. I feel like that should be our
That's the new New Year's resolution. Yeah. Okay, co-host. We've spoken about basically everything. I think we've covered. Everything. I think it's time for us to have my final thoughts and rate.
Let's rate Coast.
You can go first.
Coast, you know, like
Coast, you love the story so much.
Coast, don't be like that. Be the first one.
Okay, so in terms of the story, I really enjoyed it. I mean, from the first Joker, I was very, very confused, and then after we had the conversation, you explained everything. I don't know. I just have. When we were talking about it, I had a deeper appreciation for the film. So I think for me, I'm gonna give it an 8. I feel like there's a little Arthur Fleck in everyone, man. I think I really enjoyed the narrative, and I think -2 for that singing though. Like, but I mean, shout outs, just a beautiful work of art from Todd.
I feel like it's a beautiful one because. For someone to be a singer, you don't have to be good at singing for you to, you understand? Because sometimes
I think they were exploring that as well.
Yes, because music can heal you even when you don't know how to sing. Yeah. But you just want to sing and then pass something out, like, and that's just very interesting.
Yeah, and we've heard you sing many times, so I know what you like at all.
But like I love.
I know, and the dance also terrible.
Yeah,
but
everything, but I still dance.
Yes,
you understand?
But sometimes you must just do it to heal yourself.
You understand?
You know?
Yeah, be a doer. Like that guy said there by the working by the Arif.
Yeah,
he was like, be working, be a deaf. Like when people say don't do it.
Yes.
Let's be judged after. You understand? But Coast, I'm also gonna give it 8.5. As I feel like the thought like he gave us something so beautiful. This was beautiful for me. I know it got a lot of bad reviews, but this is my review, this is my take. I enjoy
our
watching
opinion,
this. This is our
Banza.
opinion. You can
Yeah.
come with your opinion, and let's actually talk about this in details. I mean, like, we don't know much about like the comics and everything, but we do so much research when it comes to all the books, because they will speak about like boom. Who's this guy? I forgot. It's here. I saw him on the notes course. The guys who are on the Dark Knight, the Batman. What's his name again? I saw him here on the notes. But like most people who understand this in deeper details, they will explain everything. Okay, when I'm reading, I do understand those.
You read comic books?
No, like I read like people's research and stuff when they're talking about things like this. So I do get to understand like what they mean when they say Batman's father. I just forgot his name. His father, the relationship with the Joker and everything. And like remember, like, do you remember like Joker, Bergman, Arthur was also like somehow like he was a son of the guy who was a politician or something.
Wasn't the mom lying to him though?
Yeah, the first one or something. I don't know if it was like that. I think maybe the mom was lying. But like there's a lot of, you understand, there's just a lot of stories about the Joker. Yeah, but yeah, that's our opinion, guys.
That's it, Bafetu. So just pronounce it last time, Coles. Just say the name.
Okay, cool. So Happy New Year, ne?
Just say the name last time.
Happy New Year. Cool.
Just say the name,
Cool.
the name
Happy
of the
New
film.
Year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Happy New Year's, guys, and that's it. International Scope, our second one.
We're here.
Yeah, we're here. I think this one was much better than the Woman King. I think we structured it better. We're cooking, we're trying. So we'll get better as we shoot more episodes.
What do you think we should do next? Let's brief them. What are we doing next?
For an international scope.
International scope.
Has to be huge.
What do you think? Do you think we should do Mufasa? When is Mufasa coming out?
No.
Which one?
Let's do Black Panther. Let's do Black Panther.
So we're doing 3 in preparation when we're waiting for 3.
Yeah, we just shire them, give them some.
Yeah, so we're coming to do Kukulkang. My enemies call me Namora. Do you know him?
No.
So why are you laughing?
Sometimes it should be fun.
Did you watch it though?
Not at all.
Why?
I got anxious. Too many people talking about it.
Oh, you must go.
You know, I actually think I watched it in the cinema, but I was not feeling well. I think I slept in the cinema.
Oh.
But
No,
like
but
I
it's
was
so-
not. I was really sick.
But it was so genius as
I'll
well.
watch
But
it
it's
again.
fine. We'll talk about it.
Wait, so you were talking about what's the guy's name? Michael B. Jordan, who said that? Is he the one who says it?
No. The villain who comes for number 2 is the one who says that. So like when he introduces himself, like they ask him like, what's your name? He was like, my name is Kukulkan and my enemies call me Namor.
Damn.
I just forgot what it means, the word Namor. But like, it
I
was
don't
so
remember. I just
good.
remember the terrible Xhosa that was being spoken.
You were just angry for that.
Man.
Let's close it.
Man.
Sign out, guys.
Let's close it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching our second international scope.
Folie à deux. Signing out. Folie à deux.
Folie à deux.
Yeah.
À deux.
À deux.
Folie à deux.
À deux.
Okay. All right, guys. So that's it from us, guys. Signing out. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Please continue supporting us. Let us know what you guys think in the comments about Joker, this film that we just reviewed. And just let us know what you thought about the music as well. So we'll see you next time. That's it from us. Joker forever.
I'll stop at the grave. Now I'm on a wave. Focus on brave. Walk like a slave. Tripping and falling, but I stand all day. Sipping while plotting how I walk my way back to the